What if making money online with $0 isn't as easy as everyone claims? In 2026, social media is full of get-rich online promises, but the reality is often very different. Starting with no money means trading time, effort, and patience while competing in crowded spaces with high expectations. It's not just about finding an opportunity, it's about dealing with rejection, slow progress, and learning skills from scratch. In this video, I'll share the real experience of trying to make money online with zero investment, and the brutal truth most people don't talk about. Starting with zero money sounds like the perfect situation for beginners. There is no risk of losing anything, no investment pressure, and it feels like everything is possible if you just try hard enough. That is the version most people see online. But when you actually go through the process, the reality is very different. It is possible to start with $0, but the journey is slower, more frustrating, and far more mentally demanding than most people expect. The first thing you realize is that nothing really starts in a clear way. There is no moment where money suddenly begins to appear. Instead, you enter a system where you are invisible at the beginning. Whether it is freelancing platforms, content creation, or online services, everything already feels crowded with people who have experience, portfolios, and reviews. At $0, you don't just lack money, you lack proof. And without proof, the internet doesn't give you attention. This is the first harsh reality. You are not competing with effort alone, you are competing with credibility. Another important truth becomes clear very quickly. Free methods are real, but they are extremely slow in the beginning. You can start without spending anything, but that doesn't mean you will see fast results. You depend entirely on organic visibility, which takes time to build. There are no shortcuts, no instant traffic, and no guaranteed exposure. Everything moves slowly at first, and most beginners misinterpret this silence as failure, when in reality, it is just the normal starting phase. As you begin trying to get work or make your first income, rejection and silence become common. You send messages, apply for opportunities, or post content, but most of it gets ignored. Not because your effort is useless, but because there is no trust built yet. Online systems are built on signals, reviews, past work, and reputation. At the start, you have none of these. So even if your intention is strong, the market does not recognize you yet. This stage is where most people lose motivation because they expect early validation. But the system only responds to proven value. After some time, the first small earning eventually happens. It is usually very small, sometimes even disappointing compared to the effort required. But that moment is extremely important because it changes your mindset completely. Before it happens, making money online feels theoretical. After it happens, it becomes real. Even a few dollars prove that value exchange is possible. The amount doesn't matter, the confirmation does. It shifts your thinking from doubt to possibility. As you continue, another truth becomes unavoidable. Skill matters far more than motivation. Motivation is useful for starting, but it disappears when results are slow. What actually changes your income is becoming slightly better than the average person offering the same service. Whether it is writing, editing, designing, or any other digital skill, the market rewards usefulness, not effort. Once your work improves even slightly, everything starts to shift. Responses increase, opportunities appear more often, and confidence builds naturally. Then comes a stage where consistency becomes the real dividing line. Many people fail not because they chose the wrong method, but because they keep changing methods too quickly. One week they try freelancing, the next week content creation, then something else. Nothing has enough time to grow. But online income only starts to build when effort is repeated in one direction long enough for skill and visibility to develop together. Without consistency, every restart resets your progress. At the same time, you realize that free tools are enough to begin, but they slow down your growth. Everything takes longer and requires more manual effort. This is fine at the beginning, but it becomes a limitation when trying to scale. Eventually, reinvestment becomes necessary, not as a requirement to start, but as a requirement to grow efficiently. Growth without spending is possible, but it is slower and more difficult. Another major truth is that expectations destroy most beginners. People expect quick results because of success stories online, but real progress is much slower. The early stage is mostly learning, trial, and repetition with little visible reward. The gap between expectation and reality is where most motivation collapses. People assume it is not working, when in reality, it is just not fast. Over time, what becomes clear is that the real goal is not just making money, it is building the ability to make money repeatedly. Once you understand how to find work, deliver value, and get paid consistently, income stops feeling random. It becomes structured and repeatable. That is the real shift most people never reach. The final truth is simple. Making money online with $0 is absolutely possible, but it is not fast, not easy, and not stable at the beginning. It requires patience during a phase where results are invisible, discipline when motivation is low, and consistency long enough for momentum to form. Most people fail not because the opportunity isn't real, but because they quit before the system starts working. Those who succeed are the ones who stay long enough for small progress to compound into something real. Now you've seen the real side of making money online with $0. The challenges, the delays, and the lessons that come with it. It's possible, but it's not instant, and it's definitely not easy. The key is consistency, skill building, and staying realistic about the process. If this gave you a clearer picture of what to expect, don't forget to like the video and hit the subscribe button for more honest insights into online income and financial growth. Stay patient, keep learning, and build something that actually lasts.